Hey, in this video, I'm going to show you how to create a Hello World program with JSP. So the common question is, well, what is the JSP file? Is the file is just a simply a HTML pages with some JavaScript, and it's basically give you dynamic content that you can include your pages. So in this example, for example, if I have my pages which call it have my JSP file which called hello world, and in this example, actually this the hello world JSP file will include some HTML code, and the HTML code also include some Java code. The Java code will generate some HTML code. So that means this has some HTML code, some Java code. You can make some more HTML code, and so on. And the end of the result is that you will have HTML pages with content that generated by some just Java content. So alright, so next question is, well, where is the JSP progress, right? So JSP file is actually progress on the server. So is progress on your Tomcat server or, for example, JBrush server. The result of the Java code is actually included in the HTML returned to the browser. So in this example, so that it goes across the JSP pages and then progressed by your server, and then the results of the Java code will generate the HTML code, and then that's the result are actually returned back to the web browser, right? Return back to the web browser. So it's just a plain HTML. So in fact, the Java codes can generate HTML that go back to the web browser. All right. So next we have another question. Where should we place the JSP file? Okay. So well, JSP file go into your web content folder. So you can create a new equip project, and then you create the web content folder, and then you can place it. In this example, I will have a web content folder, and then I will create hello world.jsp. Okay, so um, JSP now is just nice any normal HTML file that you can place out here, and it's like appearing in normal website. So you can have a multiple JSP file. You can place your JSP file and a directory and so on. So it's mostly nice building a website with a multiple HTML file pages. Except for here, we will have a dot JSP file with that JSP extension. All right, so you probably wonder, hey, show me the code. So here an example of the code, right? You will see that this is a hardware program. Remember, JSP file is just simply HTML pages with a small bit of the Java code included. So we have our body here, hello world of Java, and then the time on the server is right here uh, is what we have a Java code. So with JSP, you have use of the here with JSP, you have to use the angle bracket percent, and then inside of that, you can put a JSP element. So in this case, we go on to put in what we call a JSP extension. So we use the equal symbol. So angle bracket present include, and then we put in some Java code. So in this example, we create a new data object. So this gives us the current time span, and then we include the outputs of these data objects. So in fact, it can it is called to Spring method on this data object and include the result in of that in this page. Let's go back to the web, go back to the browser. So I gave you a lot of information here. So now we go ahead to show you how to create a project. In here, you select the file and then select the dynamic web project. Actually, because I already create my demo project here, JSP demo, you should use the JSP demo. But because I want to show you how to create the dynamic file, so I just type the dot here. But actually, you don't need to type the dot. You have to stay constant with my my project name here. So and then click next. I want to do some modification here. So I just simply remove the entry and then add the folder. I call this folder is a source file, source folder, and then click OK, and then next. And then we also need to do some modification here. We have to create a web content file folder, web content folder, and then click the generate the web.xml deploy. This just click this option. Once you're happy with this, just click finish. Actually, again, I already created my project, so I don't need to click finish. So I just cancel this. So how to run these pages? Right click this file and then select go down and then select the run as and then run on the server. So you will see this dialog, and then you in here you have to select the Tomcat server we created before, and then we click next and then finish. This is the result. So the end of the result is the is HTML. Is plain is the plain HTML. So the result will return back to the web browser. All right. So is this this is our hardware, and you will see here. Here is it's just a simply renders the response by the Java object, right? This result is generated by our Java code. Do you remember? We go over here. We have an angle bracket and then percentage, and then have equal here. This object include of that we have a Java code, Java data object here. So that's why the output result is come to this, because this is generated by the Java code. Okay, all right. So we cover a very basic JSP hardware example. We will go to deep there and then go to deep there again and then into the JSP, and we go through the forward piece stay consistent with my video, and then we will do more JSP example. So all right, see you later. A lot of good thing in here in this channel. I will see you later. Bye bye.